If you're trying to move on, but you still find yourself thinking about your ex, like checking their social media, replaying conversations and wondering what went wrong, and asking yourself, why can't I just let go? There's actually a reason for this. And it's not because there's something wrong with you or you think you're weak. It's because how your mind and emotional system work. So you might be telling yourself something like this: I know the relationship wasn't right. I know I deserve better. So why do I still feel like this? And that internal conflict can be exhausting. So part of you is ready to move forward, but another part of you still feels attached. This might sound familiar. You might notice yourself thinking about them late at night. Wanting closure is a big one. Replaying certain memories and even hoping that they'll come back. And then feeling frustrated because you feel like you should be over it by now. If you're struggling to let go of your ex, it's not random. Your brain doesn't separate the person from how they made you feel. So even if the relationship wasn't right, you're still attached to the connection, the comfort, and also the familiarity. And when it ends, your system goes into withdrawal. That's why you feel the urge to, for example, check their social media, to reach out, or replay everything in your head. And here's the part that most people miss. There's a difference between how you feel about someone and how they consistently made you feel. Because missing them doesn't always mean the relationship was right for you. It just means that your system hasn't caught up yet. Just think about that for a moment. One of the biggest reasons you can't let go is emotional attachment. Your brain links that person to connection, comfort, familiarity, emotional highs, and it holds on to that. But it doesn't automatically filter out the bigger picture. And that's why it's important to step back and ask yourself, how did they consistently make you feel? Did you feel secure? Did you feel anxious? Did you feel valued or undervalued? Did you feel good enough? Were you calm or constantly stressed in the relationship? Because there is a difference between feeling attached to someone and actually being supported by them. So just consider that for a moment. How did they make you feel? So here's a practical thing that you can do. Take a piece of paper. On one side, write all the positives about your ex. And on the other side, write all the negatives. Not just the feelings, but who they were, how they were in the relationship. Be honest. A lot of people gain clarity here because when they see it clearly, they also realize how much they were tolerating. So on this piece of paper, write all the positives, write all the negatives, how they were as a person, how did they treat you? And even with the positives, what were the best things about them? What did you learn from them? Have a clear idea who they were as a person and how did they treat you. Breakups don't just affect you emotionally, they also affect your brain. When you're in a relationship, your system gets used to the regular contact, the attention, the emotional highs, of course. So when all of that suddenly disappears, your brain reacts like something important has been taken away. And that's why you feel the urge to reach out through text message or social media, a strong pull to reconnect. This isn't just emotional weakness. It's your system trying to return to what felt familiar. That's how it works. So another reason why you can't let go, and this is a common one I see a lot with my clients, is because something feels unfinished. Maybe it can be you didn't get the closure, you didn't get that at all. Things suddenly ended, or you're still trying to understand what happened. So your mind keeps going back, replaying, analyzing, and trying to make sense of it because your brain doesn't like unresolved situations. It keeps looping until it feels complete. But the truth is, not every situation gives you closure, and waiting for it can keep you stuck. I understand that it can be hard to accept, but sometimes closure isn't something you receive. It's something you create when you stop looking back for answers and start choosing to move forward without them. When a relationship ends, you're not just losing a person, you're also losing a routine, a future that you somehow imagined, a version of yourself, and that can feel absolutely disorienting because part of your life structure is gone. Letting go doesn't happen by forcing yourself to move on. It starts with understanding what you're holding on to. When you begin to process the attachment, understanding the patterns, rebuild stability within yourself, that's when things start to shift. Gradually, you feel more grounded, more clear, and more like yourself again. If you're going through this right now, yes, it can feel very, very heavy, but it is something that you can work through. Letting go isn't about forgetting someone. It's about no longer needing them to feel okay within yourself. And when that happens, you create space for something healthier. If you feel that you need to talk to someone, or you feel that you need to express what's happening in your life right now, then reach out. Go to buenavistatherapy.com and you can book an appointment with me and we can talk about your issues. Overall, thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all a beautiful day. Stay safe and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.